guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to do a beauty haul. Your girl's been doing some shopping. I have bought a lot of stuff over the last about like 2 weeks, which I'm quite excited about, and I've been waiting to share it with you. I haven't been able to because of other commitments and stuff like that, but now I feel like I'm able to share everything with you guys. And yeah, so this is stuff that I've bought. Majority is makeup, well, all of it is makeup and like one skincare item. Yeah, so let's get into it. So the first thing I've done a lot of is purchase eyeshadow palettes. I feel like these are eyeshadow palettes which I'm supposed to have anyway, and I never got around to purchasing them, mainly because I was struggling with how to get these products into the country. So I asked a few friends where I can purchase like products like Anastasia Beverly Hills and all those things, and they recommended Muse Beauty to me. And so obviously my gripe with like online stores and stuff is like obviously the authenticity of the products that they bring in. Is it fake, is it not fake? And then of the people who told me, all of them said that their stuff is legit. So the first thing that I picked up, which I've just been wanting for the longest time, is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance, however you want to pronounce it, palette. And I mean, I feel like it's obvious why this was definitely on my must-have list. It just has all of the warm palettes which, you know, complement majority of skin tones, but definitely do wonders for women of color. We have these beautiful brown shades here, more neutral tones, and then you get the warmer pinks, Venetian red, love letter, real girl, which is going to be such a beautiful transition color. I'm so excited to use this palette, guys. As well as the packaging as well, it's suede here. I'm so afraid to get this dirty, but I definitely know it's not going to look like this for a long time. It's just a beautiful looking palette, really pretty. I don't want to lose the box because I think I should definitely keep it inside the box, specifically because of the suede packaging here. So that's that. The next palette I got from Muse Beauty is the Tarte Pro palette, and this, everyone, I think if you guys follow like Desi or I Love Sarahi or Last Relax, they went to Turks and Caicos for the launch of a whole bunch of new Tarte products, and this was one of them. I don't have the smaller Tarte palettes, the In Bloom palette and the other Amazonian clay smaller palettes, and I feel like this is definitely one to have. If you don't have those, you can bypass those purchases and just get this straight away. Like the other Tarte palettes and even the Modern Renaissance palette, you're dealing with a lot of you know, nudes here, even some cool tones, but majority warm tones here, and a few shimmery eyeshadows here. There's a blue one here, a curveball if you want to experiment a little bit. And yeah, this is so pretty. I cannot wait to use this. I don't know what looks I'm gonna do with it yet, but I'm so excited to use this bad boy. And once again, the packaging is so sexy, so chic. Matte black in the front with Tarte engraved in gold, and then the back here is gold as well, which is my fave, and it smells good as well. Yep. Oh, it smells nice. And yeah, that's this one. Okay, the third thing I got from Muse Beauty is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit. So I originally ordered this is the Ultimate Glow Kit. I originally ordered the Glow Kit in That Glow. I was really just struggling with choosing the bright glow kit, especially for deeper skin tones. I selected That Glow because I saw the swatches online and it looked like 2 colors would be suitable for my skin tone, so that's what I put in my basket. After I placed the order, the following day Muse Beauty called me to say that they didn't have stock of That Glow palette and would I like to replace it with anything else. So I said I would replace it with the Ultimate Glow Kit because I did see online that this definitely carried a lot more golden shades, which would definitely suit deeper complexions and women of color in general. Today I used amber gold as my highlights, so you can see it's popping, and I can definitely get a lot more use out of this palette than I would have the That Glow palette from Anastasia. Let me just swatch some for you guys. So this is White Sand, Golden Dawn. I'll focus it now. This is Sun Ray, Amber Gold, and Hot Sand. Those colors. So yeah, very pigmented, very pretty, and it's also not streaky. A lot of highlighters can be quite streaky when you try to blend it out, creating a very harsh sort of line. I noticed that this doesn't really do that with this palette, and I use quite a densely packed domed brush to apply my highlighter. So yeah, consider that when you're also purchasing highlighters as well. So this is the Anastasia Glow Kit that I used. Okay, so another palette that I picked up is the Smashbox Cover Shot palette. I was not going to buy this because I had already purchased these palettes, and the Ablaze palette has been directly compared to the Modern Renaissance palette because the colors are very, very similar. I would say that this is a more compact version of the Modern Renaissance palette. If you want to have a Modern Renaissance palette travel with you and it's too big, you would take this one, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by they are similar. So this is Modern Renaissance and this is the Smashbox Cover Shot Ablaze palette. So as you can see, there's some pinks there, some warm browns as a transition color, and a few neutrals as well. So definitely similar palettes. Obviously the Smashbox Cover Shot is a definitely more condensed, smaller version, more compact version, which will literally go everywhere with me. Yeah, this one I'm obsessed with, and I used this one on my eyes today. Yeah. Okay, so the final thing I got from Muse Beauty are these Opal Natural Multi-Pack Lashes. I was doing sort of like a cost analysis because I buy the Allure 117 lashes quite often. I buy them 2 at a time because I stack those lashes together. These are very similar to the Allure 117s, but of course these come with 5 pairs of lashes for 200 Rand. So this works out to about 40 Rand per pair of lashes. Okay, when I buy the Allure 117s, they cost about 55 Rand for 1 pair, and I buy 2 at a time. So I'm paying about 110 Rand for 2 pairs of lashes, when I'm paying 200 Rand for 5 pairs here. I definitely am not going to stop purchasing the 117s, but definitely it's good to consider that there is the options like the Ardell Natural Multi-Pack, which look very similar to the 117s, and yeah, I picked up the Pro Conceal and Correct palette. So I haven't picked this up before just because I've always had the Studio Fix concealer pots, and like I used to buy like 2 at a time, those in NC45 for my brows. So I'm running out of both of them, so I thought I would pick up this one. I also didn't want to pick this up because I do have another concealer pot with NW50. Is it NW50? Yeah, with NW55, and then I also had NC50 in the concealer pot. So there wasn't really a need for me to pick this up, but it's become tiresome carrying 5 different pots with me everywhere I go, or having to multitask between opening 5 pots when I'm just trying to do a quick makeup look. So I got this Correct and Conceal palette mainly for the convenience, and because they have really selected colors in here which are very obviously very vital to any sort of makeup look. There is NC45, NW45, NC50, NW55, ochre and pure orange. You would use these two bottom ones here to color correct, and then these are your normal concealer shades to highlight, contour and just cover up sort of like blemishes. I'm a bit cheesed at that the price of this has gone so much higher. When I looked at this last year it was like 400 rand, now it's like 510 rand. So you guys know that I love to try foundations. I haven't done foundation reviews in a while because obviously there have been other obligations, but I'm gonna get into that like in the next 2 videos. Trust me, I've received and bought so many foundations that I just want to try them and review them for you guys. One that I bought recently is the Tom Ford Traceless Perfecting Foundation, and I got the shade Warm Almond. There's a story behind this. So I was in Johannesburg for the Al Beauty Awards like last month, or like a month and a half ago, and I was shopping, and I was trying to buy time, and I went into Edgar's, and I was just going to browse really. I was looking for a pair of heels, and then I saw they had Tom Ford, and I was like, oh, let me see what the products are that they have, because I've never really tried out their products. And then I went and I tried this foundation because my skin had been behaving for a while. I wanted something that wasn't so cakey, that looked like skin but still gave you like a good amount of coverage. I also liked it because I liked the packaging. So when I purchased it, I got the shade Sienna. I was so stupid because I didn't swatch it on my face. I swatched it on my hand. I never do that. I don't know why I did that day. When I got into the plane, I was sort of googling like foundation swatches for the Tom Ford foundation, blah blah, and a lot of girls who were my complexion were using Warm Almond, and I was like, crap, I think Warm Almond is my shade. I think Sienna is a bit too, was it too dark or too light? Or I think the undertone was not correct. So when I landed in Cape Town the following day, I hadn't opened the box, I hadn't opened anything, it still had the security tag on it. I went to Tom Ford at the waterfront, and I was like, guys, listen, I don't know if you guys do this, but I messed up big time. I got the wrong shade foundation in Johannesburg. Can you guys please swap me out for my right foundation shade, which I believe to be Warm Almond, and can you please test it out on me, test out both of them on me so that I can see. The lady was like, I'm not even going to test out Sienna on you because that is a completely wrong shade. Your shade is Warm Almond. And she tested it out on me. We went outside the shop into natural lighting to see, like, I have to commend Tom Ford Waterfront on their customer service. Like, I never felt so, a lot of the time, like, customer service at retail shops can be very snippy and very like yeah, just not really friendly in hearing your query and your, you know, your complaint and your concerns and stuff like that. This girl took time. She took me outside the shop to go into natural lighting and was like, what do you think? Took the mirror and was like, you see, this is like, it was amazing. It does, yeah, shout out. So she gladly swapped it out for me, and yeah, and I got the right shade, which is Warm Almond. And yeah, I love this foundation so much. I obviously wear it on super special occasions. This was about like 1,200, I think. That's the most I've paid for a foundation. I don't think I would ever do that again, but I really wanted it and I got it. Okay, still in the foundation family are the new Lancome Teint Idol Ultra Cushion foundations. So this was actually a press drop. This is, I think, the first product I'm mentioning on here that I haven't purchased. They had made an error in sending me the incorrect shade, so they obviously sent me the correct shade. So my shade is number 5. I have used it before. It comes in with a cushion, with a mirror like this. The product comes out like this. So you squeeze it here and then the product goes onto your face. So if you have tried the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra Foundation, you will love this. It is absolutely, I love it. I absolutely love the foundation. I'll link the review to the Teint Idole Ultra Foundation below in the description box, so you can listen to my review of this foundation. The shade 10 in the Lancome Teint Idole Ultra. I know that the shade referencing in the UK and in the US is very different to here. That's what I've come to realize in the comments and stuff. I don't know how the shade chart works in the UK or the US, but here I'm a shade 10. For reference, I'm a MAC NC50, and I am Estee Lauder Double Wear in Sandalwood in foundation. So if you are around those shades, then you'll probably be shade 10 in Teint Idole Ultra, or you can appropriately correspond those references to your correct shade. So I'm a shade number 5 in the Cushion foundation, and then number 6 is quite dark for me, but this will be a nice shade to use as a what's this, a contour shade. I think a lot of women love these. Really nice. The Cushion foundation trend was quite popular last year with Dior and also L'Oreal. So now we have these ones by Lancome. Other foundations that I bought are the Black Opal stick foundations. I got the shades Truly Topaz and Nutmeg. I'm using this foundation today. I really love stick foundations just because it's just flawless and it's just smooth. So I use Truly Topaz towards the center of my face, and then I use Nutmeg on the outer perimeter. The reason why I got this foundation is because of Ronke Raji. If you guys watch Ronke on YouTube, her makeup that girl is inspiring me so much. Like, I want to be like her when I grow up. So she's a stan for these. Oh my god, what did I just do now? Definitely more on the dry side. If you have oily skin, you can definitely use this foundation. Very familiar with the Bobbi Brown foundation stick. I have those as well, and those are much more dewy. You can definitely anticipate the oiliness as you apply the foundation. It doesn't take away from the flawlessness of that foundation, but definitely if your major concern is oily skin, then I would probably suggest this be the foundation stick for you. Black Opal definitely caters for women of color. The shade ranges are insane. You will not have a color there. So definitely try Black Opal. I always recommend it for people. These are about 265 rand per foundation. Bobbi Brown foundations are about 500 and something. So if you definitely want to save on cost and cut on costs, then definitely try this one out first. You will not be disappointed, trust me. Okay, so last but not least, I'm so excited about this. So I wanted to treat myself to some skincare, and you guys know I love skincare so much. I'm always on the hunt for nice moisturizers. I've been walking in the mall and I saw a Chanel like a display thing. They had a promotion or whatever, and they were promoting some Chanel skincare and obviously some Chanel foundations, and I thought I would come back for the foundation, but I instead was like, calm down. So I picked up the Hydra Beauty Nutrition Nourishing and Protective Cream, and this is for dry skin. I have dry combination skin, and I'm always looking for a moisturizer that is definitely hydrating, definitely makes my skin feel supple, and definitely offers a lot of radiance. And so that's why I picked up this one from Chanel. I always like the idea of buying into brands, whether it be through a small handbag or a you know, a beauty product or whatever, just to elevate yourself, improve your life, you know, treat yourself. I'm a big believer in treat yourself. There is no SPF in this cream, so obviously you would definitely use an SPF after applying this. It smells absolutely incredible. It has, I haven't even opened it yet, I was just waiting to do this video. It has a spatula which you'd use to pick up the product and deposit it onto your face and then blend it in. The reason why spatulas are quite important is because when you have a product such as this in a dish and you're constantly dipping your fingers into the dish, you're just bringing a lot of impurities and bacteria into this container, and the product ends up becoming more useless and ends up just transferring more of that bacteria and those germs onto your just cleansed face. So that's why spatulas like that are quite important. If your day cream or night cream doesn't have one, you can always purchase one. You know, so definitely consider doing that when you do have tubs like this. It smells so incredible. I'm so excited to use this. It's definitely a treat for me. I will definitely do a proper review on this for you guys, so you guys can you know, see my true opinions of it. And this was about 1.1, so definitely a treat. Okay, that's all, you guys. That's all I wanted to share with you. My recent purchases, things I'm excited to share and try with you guys. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.